Chat, how's it going? How we doing? How we doing? We active? We live? We're watching the second half. I'm gonna be back. Watching second half. I figured out why I figured out why my laptop was lagging, like the stream was lagging. It was because the like, what's it called? My laptop was carrying a lot of things, so a lot of things were running on my laptop, and then the encoder wasn't working. So we fixed that. And also, what else? A couple things. What else happened? Something else was wrong. So basically it's the encoder. That, and I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think the camera is good. I don't know, it can be better though, but we gotta use what we gotta use, you know? I gotta go get my prescriptions too. Let's go to the hospital. Not hospital, what am I saying? I have to go to Shoppers. I can't lie, Shoppers is kind of goated. For me though, they is kind of goated. Let's go, Portugal, Portugal. Second half on the way. Let's go, second half on the way.
Let's get you back to Dallas for the second half. It is goalless between Portugal and Spain. Martin Tyler with the call.
Well, welcome back to Dallas, where we have reached a landmark which I must tell you about. It's very special actually. Since the first World Cup in 1930, over 50 million supporters have watched matches in World Cup stadia. That record has been reached today, here at Dallas, in today's match. So, I guess congratulations FIFA, first of all.
Yeah.
The World Cup, which reaches, of course, its centenary with the next edition. That's some turnout.
It certainly is.
Spain out and raring to go. The referee is in place. And finally, just making the most of the moment, Cristiano Ronaldo coming on as if to top the bill, followed by the cohorts in red as they go head-to-head again to try and separate. Well, geographically, there's obviously a very narrow divide between the two countries, and Andy Townsend, a very narrow divide between the two football teams.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing much to choose between them, Martin.
Actually was awful to watch for both countries. It's like they didn't know what they came to do.
Only just. Still a great opportunity for either team here to score first and go and put themselves in pole position.
Well, that search for the opening goal goes on from the start of the second half. Here's Oyarzabal, who'll be still ruining that first half chance that got away from him, but he knows he's got the capacity to still win the game. And the counter-attack is Pedro Neto speeding up the match again, as he loves to do. His teammates gradually getting up with him.
Just as because he chops back there, Pedro Neto, the chance goes away, and that's a poor ball from Bruno Fernandes in the end. Comes to nothing. I think Pedro Neto keep going. He's got Aymeric Laporte, he's backing him up into towards the edge of the 18-yard box. I think both teams have got to be a little braver in the last third.
Yes, it's not exactly risk-averse, but no one's taking too many, are they?
No, not enough, I don't think. Just looking at the options available to both coaches, Roberto Martinez really does have some strong options forward-wise, attacking-wise on that bench with Rafael and Gonzalo Ramos, Trincao, etc. These are very gifted players.
Here's Ruben Diaz. Neto chopping back infield again. And now maybe trying to get up the outside. He'll get a throw out of this. No, he won't.
Andrew said, what the?
Spain, it's their 17th World Cup, going back when looking at the history of the competition. 13th in a row, being sturdy competitors, culminating in that success in South Africa back in 2010, where they beat Portugal in the round of 16 in Cape Town, 1-0. Could be a 1-0 here, could be either way.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Made the most of that Ronaldo there, really. I don't think there's that much contact with Dani Olmo. The ball just got away. Look, yeah, that reaction says it all. But Anthony Taylor gives the free kick and not a chance.
It's the big Spanish fan, the actor Javier Bardem. Very well known in his home country as an actor and producer.
You guys will make the next one. I know funny, you know me come.
Brigade here. And it's catching practice. Nicely on the push, we win it back again. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Caught a little bit out of shape, and then neither one thing or the other from João Cancelo.
Good situation they're in once more, Portugal, but without anything significant on target.
Trying to edge Portugal into a press they don't really want to do, you feel. Dani Olmo, in periods of the first half, found a lot of space. Ooh, he made a risky back pass then. Olmo goes across, helps out Cucurella.
Bro, fire him up.
That's Pedri. On the charge, Lamine Yamal. And Mendes responds. So there are individual battles going on all over the pitch, particularly in the wide areas.
Yeah, strong there, wasn't he? Nuno Mendes stood up and he had the back in and probably knew exactly where.
They don't pocket your mouth, guy.
On his feet nicely, timely interception.
Mendes has that guy on the mental lock. Has locked him mentally.
Over ball from Ruben Diaz, Cucurella underneath it. Anthony Taylor's refereed Marc Cucurella many times. Vitinha came back. Here is Pedro Neto. Cucurella miles out of position. Pedro Neto across. And, well, it wasn't the worst ball because it's gone out for a throw.
Yeah, Alex Bain is lucky there because he's the one that gives the ball away. And Cucurella, look, on the left of the screen, has gone past him. Now, all of a sudden, Pedro Neto has got the ball absolutely where he wants it. Decides to go rightly on the outside, but the ball in. It's neither one thing nor the other. It's a bit too quick along the floor. He could have stood it up a little bit and give Ronaldo a chance to put his head on it, but obviously wasn't quite there.
There is Baena. Now
Alex Baena.
Who goes again? Nuno Mendes. Didn't have to get out of third gear, really. Tall, elegant player that's playing number 10, but he's not absolutely going to outrun you.
Who's Portugal's number 10?
Christian
Portugal not even number 10.
Yes, Christian Vieri it is. What a left foot he had.
Italy and of course very much Australia as well. Good to see him here.
That's true. Portugal don't have number 10. What the ass?
Almost.
Is the heads that deep?
Yes.
Keeping the game ticking over, giving
for Messi. The heads can't be that deep now.
Really,
that they will see nobody to wear number 10.
Mendes is still on the ground and maybe hurt.
That's the first time Lamine Yamal has set him up and really sprinted beyond him.
Why did they wear number 10?
Mendes on that occasion was struggling to keep up. Again, on the other side, Alex Baena has got to get in the box. They've got to have more presence in the area, Spain. There are times when people are making good runs, getting into good situations, not enough people in that box.
Nuno Mendes was only bruised in the area of pride rather than any actual physical injuries up on his feet, and Spain.
Okay, Bernardo Silva is wearing number 10.
Again.
Never even see him since now.
Cucurella. Baena.
How about you go Real Madrid, go do some beer here? They go dance for Madrid.
Kubasi. So a little bit tight between the men on the right, Pedro Porro and Lamine Yamal, and Portugal trying to exploit some space behind them. Ronaldo. Still going. Very fair challenge.
Yeah, good challenge. Nuno Mendes is down, Martin.
Yeah, maybe it was more than pride. Yeah.
That's a big problem for Portugal, that is, because he is a significant part of what they've got going forward, and making sure he gets back, but that sort of look on his face suggests that his race is run.
He's the player who's had most touches in the game for Portugal.
Sort of lunged in, didn't he, because Lamine Yamal had stolen a yard from him. Sort of look about, Martin, when you stretch like that, it can be a hamstring, it could be anything, but they're not signalling to the bench yet, are they? That they need
We've
to
got
change.
Diogo Dallo, who can play right back or left back.
Baba, your man go chop Dallo. Bring Dallo in. Yes, bring Dallo in.
Well.
The game can't be dry. It's not even interesting.
Cover, but he is very much the main man. Messages going back to the bench. We're not seeing as a big screen image with the thing that
You got a ball, no be lie. Nuno Mendes play ball. Oh!
Austin McPhee with the long hair is organising the change, which does see Nelson Semedo.
Yes.
Mendes play ball, guys. Jesus, guys is player.
It's a toss of a coin match, isn't it? Really,
It is. It is. This is the first enforced change, really. Does that give Lamine Yamal, I don't know, a little bit more hope? I mean, now you've got a right-footed left-back, so when Lamine steps inside on his left foot, he's going into Semedo's strength a little bit.
Baba go knock Semedo hard.
When he comes on as a sub,
He will give it to Semedo hot.
it's so easy to pick it up, the pace of the game and the intensity.
That was Yamal's plan. Take Nuno Mendes out the game so I can shine. That will score now, just
Spain
watch.
will be glad of.
Yamal will score one the money banger now.
Whether he'll beat Semedo or not, but Nuno Mendes won't be galloping into Spanish territory down the left-hand side, which he loves to do and has done successfully against him before. Semedo's quick, but he's not quite that kind of.
No. He's not as
An atom, isn't it?
No,
That's
he's
the word. Great word, Andy. Dynamic, yeah. And Porro is pretty dynamic himself. It's not simply Bernardo Silva we got a glimpse of then. Hasn't been able to get himself regularly into the team. Making a move, he was going to go to Atletico Madrid, all the forms were signed and everything, and the plane was there, and then the plane took him to Real Madrid instead. It was a very late approach, but a successful one. Semedo plays in Turkey now. Having left Wolverhampton Wanderers in English football, where he had 5 years. Was at Barcelona before that. Good pedigree, good player. Ronaldo. A good yard offside, I would say.
And Frank went up straight away.
Pedri's ball for Dani Olmo.
I think, Martin, it's the sort of game, we haven't got one player out there that's really on top of his game. I think we've got a lot that are playing very steady and playing very well. We don't have anybody really sparking, absolutely.
I swear, who Pedri said? Pedri they do.
Defenders are dominating. Whether
Pedri is dulling and he's looking, it's funny to see. How will they control match like say?
Just trying to roll in behind the Portuguese defence.
Now Fernandes will run like that.
Extra acceleration from Bruno Fernandes.
I say no get leg.
And he is a player in an attacking sense who would be feeling more to Portugal's chances of winning.
This guy did this guy did
Ronaldo. Involved in the game, but it's not been a game to suit his particular talents. But his particular talents can win a game like this, that's for sure. Here's João Neves. João Felix. Ronaldo, can he reach it? Only tentatively. Small margins.
Yeah, all good one. It's the right idea from João Felix. He makes a nice run, Ronaldo, but he's having to wait for it, sort of hanging in the air a little bit, trying to adjust his feet.
And put pace into it.
Yeah, and get something significant on it, Martin. Yeah, and he couldn't do either, really.
Breaks the way of Mark Cucurella. Pedri and Rodri. Since that shot from Alex Baena in the 16th minute, it's their last shot on target, Spain. So although they're in a way catching the eye, they're flattering in that respect. They did let go forward a lot in the first half. He's not done quite so much in the second. Then maybe had quite so much controlled possession. Here he is again, the young man. Another young man. Not 19 until next week.
Really good work, João Felix there. He's back on top of his fullback, who's just come on, Nelson Semedo. He intercepts that pass from Lamine and then hits the floor, having just got tripped, and that's good work.
Pedro Neto's just towed it into Spain's path. Pedri!
There's a chance. That's a great situation. Yeah.
Oh God!
Portugal perspective, it looks like
Spin what you want. I want you to have blood pressure.
Pedri on the edge of the box, exactly where you want to be as a central midfielder.
This match is ending 0-0. They're going to extra time and eventually penalties. Somebody's looking serious.
Spain looking to open the scoring here. Oh, Vitinha could have got it further away than that. And that's led to another corner. Micalo was poised on the edge of the area, certainly came onto it.
This is the boot I wanted to buy. That new Nike boot. That boot is $390. My God. That's like £350.
There you have it. And the goalkeeper has it as well. In fact, with a bit of physical contact on him, he probably would have got a foul, but he's hung onto the ball expertly.
Yeah, very nice work. Diogo Costa there. It's exactly what you want. The ball's up there.
But there might be a move in the offing. It's a very nice switch of play to João Cancelo. He's kept on running into the middle. He's capable of getting a goal himself. Played in other positions as well as fullback. And he almost lost his bearings, lost the ball.
Mad.
Now Vitinha.
But that touch was insane.
Just caught by Pedri. Malicious intent, none taken. Cancelo. Vitinha. Now Pedro Neto setting off, wanting it back. Maybe not wanting it back, but it was coming back.
Yeah, João Cancelo trying to return the ball to Pedro Neto.
Mama Maria.
Halfway through it.
It was a bit ambitious. That one.
We're looking at really fine margins here, Andy, aren't
Gideon Acho, what are you looking for? Play this team for me, make I watch these people get their ass whooped. Y'all gotta start gatekeeping. What is he talking about? What's this nigga talking about? Come on now, you're just walking fine. Don't be a twat. Don't be a twat. Don't be like the rest. Please, please, be yourself.
To Pedro Neto.
Not sure there was a
No, it wasn't
halfway through it.
No, it was a bit ambitious, that one.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at really fine margins here, Andy, aren't we?
Oh, the Silvers are not working. guys are starting to piss me off. You're starting to bust my bubble.
Get back. Maybe not wanting it back, but it was coming back.
Yeah, João Cancelo trying to return the ball to Pedro Neto.
Not sure there was a
it wasn't
pathway for it.
No, it was always a bit ambitious, that one.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at really fine margins here, Andy, aren't we?
And the bench.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the bench. I think soon we'll start to see some changes. Neither coach really wants to show their hand first. And when I say changes, mind, I mean attack-minded changes. Changes with intent to make the difference, not just to...
Yeah, not so
bad.
Alex Bayana. So they're trying to get it away, didn't get it away. It was angling across.
Yeah, a real sting in the shot.
Bayana.
Alex Bayana. No pipe that in wall, guys. Blast away with your.
Just for a moment, switch that ball from left to right. It looked like something might happen, but again, fizzled out a little too quickly.
20 minutes played in the second half. Still no real clue as to which way it's going to go. But I think plenty of clues that it's going to be narrow. Micalo has got there and no one attacking it.
Baba Oyarzabal, stay in your fucking position. What's wrong with you, man? You're always finding the center, but you're never the. What you they find? Stay in your freaking position. You're the center forward. What are you doing? So Oyarzabal guy is pissing me off.
Danny Olmo turns around to his teammates and says, "Come on, guys, where are we?"
Yeah.
Got to get in.
I feel like they have a better option on the bench. They're bringing on anybody now. It's
inch perfect.
Even
to
worse.
have others trying to get in there, and you've really got to battle to get in there, Martin. You've got to put your foot to the floor to try and sprint past your opposite man. You're not just going to glide in there and roll something in the back of the net.
Man, just
sprint.
Just take out Oyarzabal. Put this motherfucker in the Bayana. Put Alex Bayana in there. Ha! This ref is a fool. I'm going to tell you, you're an idiot.
Pretty consistent on players going to ground what he believes is cheaply. Spain fans had their different view on that one. Everybody working so hard off the ball.
Doing some extra cardio.
Difficult for the team with the ball to make the opening, which would be so precious.
Smart move.
Pedro Cloro.
Imagine just they follow your mouth.
Correa.
He's going to give him some space now. Let him dance too. Rodri is captain.
Possession for Spain. And this one.
That's about one into bench.
Different positioning.
Literally going to sit down on the bench.
Change up to go through the break.
This match is not giving. It's not giving. It's not. It's looking ass. I'm not listening to that. I want to play advance. I don't understand what Spain center forward is doing. Bro, you're a freaking CF. Stay in the box and wait for the ball. You want to be part of the game. Now you're out of the game. You're literally not even involved in the game at this point. Man, that shit doesn't make sense, bro. They've played two balls. Two or three balls they've played directly to the center where you are supposed to be to wipe it in, but you're not there. Stay in your position. No more than anybody they put for center forward nowadays. Low-key doesn't make sense. It's pissed. It's annoying to watch. I should have got watch STC today. I'm not going. Fuck it. Oh, my hair is growing back. My head's gonna shift again. But when I back skin again. I did not take out the hair completely. I said take it out completely. My hair is abnormal. I was already growing back ASAP. It just cuts it now. It's already growing back. So I'm not even enjoying my malam, my mulu. I'm not so enjoying it.
And Diogo Dallo by the looks, Martin.
Thing quite has come off yet. There are the two. João Cancelo is off. And João Felix as well.
Why are the job bench?
Diogo Dallo is an experienced player. Right back or left back. Probably could play central midfield, but he offers a bit of option for Portugal defensively. And Leao is, well, you never know.
No, you know, I like him. I really like Rafa Leao. I think he's got that ability to produce something a little different, and that's what this game needs. It's what it feels like is going to settle this contest, is someone producing something a bit special. And he can do that.
It's a foul. On the edge of the area.
Those eyes looking at Anthony Taylor as if to say, you're going to show him a card.
Well, look, you do
substitution you said earlier about how it isn't easy to settle in. He's had a few minutes now, but he still doesn't look super settled.
No, and I think Lamine Yamal will fancy his chances on a more consistent basis against Nelson Semedo. There's a committee meeting round the ball.
Let's leave it to the kid. That's what the other Spain players were thinking. He has stardust in those boots. And it's a game that needs some stardust, and he very nearly supplied it. Dipping, whipping, and needed saving.
Certainly did. Hit it hard, didn't he? Straight out the goalkeeper. Diego Costa just raises his right arm, tips it over, takes no chances with it, but powerful strike.
Spain corner. Goalkeeper has to reach for it again. And Semedo says, let's get it upfield. There's activity in the Spain dugout as well.
Often the case, Martin. As soon as one coach makes a couple of changes, then there's usually a response.
Ferran Torres is a good favourite of De La Fuentes. He's another one that he's had since a kid, since a youngster. And he thinks, actually said publicly, he doesn't quite get Ferran Torres the acclaim that he deserves because he's such a modest, nice guy, a player. Doesn't seek publicity. He won't be the most famous number 7 on this pitch, will he?
No. But he can nick a goal, can't he, Ferran Torres? You know, he can finish.
24 goals and 61 caps.
Oh, come on, he saw us, so they're not stupid.
There's a break on here. Is there a finish this time? No. Getting further and further forward with Micalo.
I just think I'm expecting him to take those boys on in the box there. He's got them all back pedaling towards.
What's going on?
In Dallas. Ronaldo. Coutinho. Oh, that's a good one. Bruno Fernandes knew what was on. He knew if he got a good connection, he was within range even from an awkward angle.
Yeah, he certainly did. He did really well actually to get his body just to bump Cucurella out of the way. And that gave him the space to take the shot with his right foot. Hits it sweet enough, but it's always a couple of yards wide. But it's better from Portugal, that.
Well, the clock ticks on. But you're going to get the goal to win it. I guess the later the better. If we're able to see it through. Here's Dani Olmo. Pedri.
Did you know?
Square passes.
Baba bench him, Gary. If no one play, bench him. Ah. Why they go to beg it to call Colombo? Which kind of nonsense arrogance down?
Ubasi.
It's gonna be confident, proper arrogance.
Pedri, Dani almost set off. I'm sure to spin and swivel to get a pass through to him. It didn't come. Pedri's kept the ball. Not wasting possession in a search for an opening. And Ferran Torres with the kind of run that could decide the game.
Yeah. Just skipped off the surface and got away from
what does he want to
Ferran Torres there.
On your agenda.
Yeah, but in that kind of slower build-up, which Spain are guilty of a little bit at times, just gives Portugal a better chance to get set, get in a good position, get blocked and pick those runners off a little bit. When Lamine Yamal gets it, in fairness to him, there's a bit of speed in their attacking play, but he hasn't been able to find the final ball yet to give someone a real gilt-edged chance.
Ubasi. Correa's he's picked himself up again and he's on the ball and surprisingly got rid of it, but then he's fooled us all because he's made a run behind off the ball. Oh, here's Dani Olmo. Can he find the shot? Well, I think it was a decent shot, but the block was there.
What a block, Ruben Diaz, brilliant work. Nelson Semedo goes to ground to try and block. But the big centre-half is behind his teammate and stretches the leg brilliantly to block it.
Confirmation on the blue screen here, 70,649 today's attendance.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Spain's corner, and it's not dealt with particularly well by Diogo Costa, and that could cost him, but it didn't. He came out and punched well, but Spain have got it back again. It's a lovely ball from Micalo.
Oh yeah. Oh,
he's suddenly finding a position or two. They're asking for handball here.
You know, and Emerick Laporte was in that position where this ball ends up. That's interesting to see whether that does touch Renato Viega's arm. Let's have a look from this. Kind of went underneath his arm almost, didn't it? Might have brushed the side of his chest.
That's what they were asking for. But Ferran Torres has now given them a point in their attack.
Yes, he has. Yep.
So I was telling you, that's what he does about was missing.
There's always sharp in his work. That's with the corner. It glanced away. And it was handball. Easy one to give that. I don't think the other one was even checked, was it? With the player sliding to the ground. And Rodri was caught out. We're going to see Bernardo Silva. And Francisco Conceição, his dad played for Portugal in the World Cup 20 years ago.
I gotta saw Bernardo now.
Question mark is how long Roberto Martinez wants to give Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, the ultimate goal scorer, yes.
And the penalty taker, of course.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
It's a long, long way to go. Ferran Torres, again, the De La Fuente's favourite, is doing well for his boss. And here's Ronaldo. Playing safe. Bruno Fernandes was possibly able to be a difficult ball and probably would have been given away, which is maybe the sensible approach from the senior citizen on the pitch and in the tournament. Here's Rafa Leao doing his thing. There's a deflection on the cross. He'd been with AC Milan for a long time, but there is talk that he'll be moving on this summer.
Showed real pace there and a determination, didn't he, to try and get beyond Pedro Porro, but just didn't make decent contact with the cross.
Rodri. Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal.
Lamine Yamal. Oyarzabal.
Baba pay so Oyarzabal, Jay. Go on,
In front of him.
No good.
And here's Leao. Good spot by Bruno Fernandes to get ahead of the winger. They couldn't switch the play. Well, here come the latest Portugal changes.
18.
They will be the last ones unless we go to extra time. Pedro Neto is off. And Sergio Conceição, who is very similar in the sense he's a left-footed right winger. Also left-footed there for Vitinha.
Well, I want to go collect injury. You guys collect injury. Go there to first half of the season.
So off we go.
All the money in Madrid don't blow. No work. I'll too laugh.
Well, that's not going to be a corner. It's a free kick anyway. And Micalo Marino, a very versatile character, to enter the fray for Spain.
And someone who can pinch a goal, Martin, more importantly. Micalo Marino's good in any wide free kicks or corners that are coming in. Can often get on the end of something in the box.
Just checking the 5 substitutes that have been used by Portugal, which means, unless we go to extra time, Cristiano Ronaldo will play the 90 minutes.
It's Abbey and Ruiz as well, by the looks.
Gifted player. Not of the PSG contingent. Ferran Torres. Stepping in was Bernardo Silva. Given so much pleasure to the Premier League as a player, of course, but as a person as well. Man of great integrity. Going off is Pedri. And Dani Olmo.
It's a big call taking Danny Olmo off because he's one of those guys that, you know, can get himself into a nice position around the edge of the box.
There is beef with this boy. I'm seeing it. I don't like him.
His work is
Why
done.
you young and
There's an opportunity
I
now.
think there is beef because they don't want to pass on ball. The guy ball, let him cook.
Here's the Micalo, trying to find some space to run into.
Great run, son. Great run.
Where's Alba? Micalo again. Appreciative of space on this near side. Pablo Ruiz deflected awkwardly for the goalkeeper, but he made it his.
I do think in a minute, Martin, Micalo will go on his own. I really do. I mean, brilliant run there.
He should have been.
He tries to switch it out to the opposite side of the field. If he can, I'd love to see him try and do it on his own, because I think he can get into a shooting position himself.
That's the funny thing. I can't know why he's not doing this.
There is Marc Laporte. Micalo. They kept their starting back four together, Spain, which we've had to change theirs because of an injury. Kabasi. USA or Belgium await the winners, but who will be the winners? It remains a mystery here in Dallas. Trying to force Unai Simon into a misjudgment by Semedo, and in Spain's way though. I think when Spain get into these sort of positions, they do look a more dangerous team. Miguel Marino.
Baba, find that guy, Jerry. Pinpoint and make him do something. Why they play anything? Because they are playing rubbish.
Really a makeshift striker. Micalo. Torres. Again, it's thoughtful play.
Yeah, but you're in the box, Martin.
Yeah.
Thought there, Torres. I think he could have hit one with his left foot.
Yeah, stop passing the ball back. That's good. It's good. Just do that. These guys are playing rubbish. See why spin. Now just the bears up and down. 90 minutes of bearing. I just bearing.
Here's Ruben Diaz.
I'm going to pass ball for back. You know one score.
He's used to winning trophies. He's won 11 with Manchester City.
CR7 region.
Conceição. Anthony Taylor's tried to understand the fixture, I think. There comes a time.
Bernardo Silva against the card because he's the one who goes. I mean, that really isn't a sensible challenge.
National player now, why?
Because there's no point in complaining. It's a definite yellow card challenge. His foot is high and.
National player now, why?
That's silly because you need his energy to get close to people and to stop people from playing and picking passes, and that means now he's got to be ultra careful.
Finally, Anthony Taylor has produced the yellow card. I think his personality and his experiences control the fixture very well. A game that could easily develop into a lot of needle. Ronaldo trying to sneak in here, and I'm sure the flag would have gone up.
Yeah, was in an offside position actually, in fairness.
Baba, no, they hug ball, release something. It's Rodri of a player safe. You don't know when it's done. You don't know when it's time to actually release the pass.
Rodri.
Ballon d'Or, we didn't give an end. You're worrying your head.
supporters in the middle. And so is Marino as well. Be careful giving away those free kicks. You take them, we're into the 6 added minutes before extra time.
That's it. That's it. That's it. Split Portugal out. That's it. That's it. Portugal are out, fam. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Spain to the next round. Portugal are out, fam. What are you talking about?
As soon as this guy came on, I said that he's got a knack. Micalo Marino of scoring big goals. We saw him doing it for his club team Arsenal this season on a number of occasions. This quick free kick is taken by him, actually. That's the goal scorer. Now watch him drifting forward.
Clean, onside.
Perfectly. Too wide, the two central defenders too far apart. And he's right between them. And with that, brilliantly, coolly past the goalkeeper.
That's it.
It's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting a long time for a team to create something significant. Spain have just found it.
That's it. To the bang, to the bang.
Football, leave it to the substitutes.
Micalo
Marino's manager, Mikel Arteta, calls them finishers, not substitutes. He says some players start and some come on and wrap up the win, and he may well have wrapped up a win for his country here.
That's it. Spinner in. That's beautiful. Magnificente. Hey, Portugal. No hits go to Ronaldo, but yo, I gotta go home now.
60, I think.
Well, the clock is
the 270.
Yeah, the clock is officially ticking away. So Portugal are going to have to serve this ball forward at every opportunity now.
Here's Ferran Torres. Can't get away. Well, it's a red flag for the team in red now. They have to find.
I'm asking they do pinpoint.
A place still in the World Cup to extend the.
No, I want this to go to extra time, guy. The match was actually dead, but we need to play extra 30 minutes of interesting football.
Cristiano Ronaldo to extend the tenure of Roberto Martinez in the job. So there's desperation in their minds, but there's going to be calmness with their feet.
Give him card once.
Very well played.
Great play that.
Yeah, this Spain, you know how to frustrate
That's
people.
exactly what you want there. Good ball carriers to catch you up, take you up the field.
Renato Vega, no get sense. Rode, no give him ball. You won't form Kevin De Bruyne. Abi Paulo Maldini. Idiot. It's all love, dude.
Late in his career, he's used his versatility. Normally played as a midfield man. Had a spell even in England way back with Newcastle United. Didn't play very much. And he's matured into a man capable of getting a winner and take his team into the World Cup quarter-finals. But it's not done yet. In by Semedo.
Baba, drive solo, you can do is Bernardo. Conceição. Conceição.
In by Bruno Fernandes, very deep. Allowed to play. Leao will keep it alive. They have to score to keep themselves alive in this wonderful tournament. Semedo. Here's Ruben Diaz. And we get him in the middle if a cross comes in. Should be going there now, but others are in there. Ibasi, cushioned header. On its way by Fabian Ruiz.
That's
really
it.
the last
That's it.
knockings.
Ronaldo is out. Let's go to see Messi, whether he's also going out. I feel like Egypt are going to win Argentina, Loki. I'm having that feeling that Egypt just shock everybody and beat Argentina.
Portuguese fans who might have felt a short
I'm
change
Loki
by
seeing
that.
it, guy. We just make the World Cup easier for France to win.
Here's Vega.
Because you don't get anybody who won't stop that French attack. Nobody, won't stop them.
And nearly there in the last minute, Andy Townsend.
Yeah.
Do you feel that they are deservedly shedding this?
Well, look, I said there was never going to be much in this game, Martin. I think what we've witnessed with our eyes suggests that, but it's just about a moment. These big moments separate these sort of teams in these sort of games, and you just hope it's your team that grabs it. Spain have got it. And Portugal have literally got seconds left now if they want to stay in this competition.
Baba, they go out, Jerry, stay for it. What you want to
Got to come in the box.
do? You know, start Liao. You didn't start Pedro Neto. So you go play Liao. Joao
Well, it
Felix.
doesn't. It goes wide
They
to
play Pedro Neto.
Conceição. It's a decent ball in too.
You go your house.
Well. Bernardo Silva. Being taken out of the complaints in his own clubmates. That is a whisker.
Yeah, maybe if it'd been anybody else, Martin, a little bit taller, look, can just get above that, climb a little bit higher, and might have been able to pop that in the net.
The game not finished now.
And we have still got unchanged the tall striker boy Iglesias, who's on for Oyarzabal. He's surely not going to get a touch of the ball. No, we had it in the last game here, didn't we? Where it would have been a
Oh, not begin they cry, you try.
winning goal.
You try, you play ball.
This would have been an equalising one.
1-0, ping.
He does get a touch, Iglesias. Eyes on Anthony Taylor. He lets Portugal play on.
You're fully sure.
Vega.
I'm about blow with Sujai, they don't want to go attack. What's it they do?
Forley out, that's in Forley out. And the final whistle hasn't gone. Some of the Spain players were holding up their hands in celebration. Conceição.
One last chance.
There's a foul.
One last chance here. Get everybody in that box.
Ferran Torres is deemed, I think, the major culprit there. That's the yellow card. So Diogo Costa heads upfield.
I don't know who I'm supporting for Spain. Why am I supporting Spain?
Don't run offside. You've got to make sure you stay onside here. And the delivery has got to beat Marc Cucurella, who's at the front of that Spanish queue on the edge of the box.
Is to stay in the World Cup. And they're out. Spain are through.
Spain is in. Sharp.
The derby
That's it.
in Dallas with
Spain
this
is in.
Iberian flavour has gone the way of the bigger nation. And Micalo stepped from the bench
That's it.
into the spotlight with a splendidly taken goal.
That's it. What's
In
going
a
on?
match of very few chances.
Well, I don't want to say they tried because they
The
did not.
champions of Europe are still
Substitutions
alive.
came.
In the
Their
World Cup
substitutions were so
by the
like.
narrowest of
Why the
margins.
hell are you okay? Respect to Ronaldo. Why the hell are you starting Pedro Neto?
Spain won the end.
Bro, they are not playing anything, guy. They're not playing
We're
anything.
all
Bro.
sorry to see
Put
it.
Joao Felix on the right wing. Play Liao on the left wing. And attack.
Stride on.
Push to the attack. All this defensive nonsense you guys are playing. You are passing ball in the back of the defense. For what? What do you want to achieve?
Those those who have just made special journeys here. The backer team has had a lot of success over the last 20 years or so.
Yeah, he's starting to see Jari.
And Micalo Marino puts them on the march again, Andy Townsend.
He certainly does. Great finish, great goal.
Well, ahead of this game,
How
Cristiano
many cameras and Ronaldo?
This
Baba,
is
come on
his
the
last
camera for
World
his
Cup,
face now.
and he exits the global stage at the round of 16 with a defeat against Spain. And certainly after the dramatic game we saw last night between Mexico and England, this was nothing like that. But Spain getting the job done once again. Players making an impact off the bench, and another clean sheet. They've still not conceded a goal in this tournament, Stephen.
Yeah, they look pretty solid, I have to say. Not a good watch, though, I've got to be honest. No free-flowing stuff there. That was a tough game, actually. Two sides that I think really understood the importance of a goal. It was probably always going to be an extremely low-scoring game if that goal came. We were heading towards extra time, and Marino, a bit of quality. We talked about the quality coming off the bench. I felt like maybe Portugal had more quality, but it was Marino, the Arsenal man, who scores a great goal, Kev, to decide this game. But I mean, your team go forward and they haven't conceded a goal, but they're poor to watch, mate.
It's about getting the job done, Stevie, to be quite honest with this level. I mean, at this stage of the competition, two quality sides. Nobody said anything about France when France struggled to break down Paraguay. We know at this stage of the competition it's difficult to open up teams, and Portugal are levels above Paraguay.
Yeah, first Ronaldo smashed that camera. What the fuck? He just lost. You guys are putting two cameras in his face. What's going on? How do you get to breathe now?
The goal he scored was absolutely brilliant, and to score it so late. Get it back. Teams, I mean, they're the team to beat. They're still the team to beat in my eyes.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're obviously a quality team, but not the type of football we were expected to see from them today. We spoke about how they would be in this stage when they start playing the bigger teams. Not the best performance, but they found a way. You know, you got to take your chances. In the first half, they kind of missed their opportunity to score that first goal. But yeah, great movement from Torres, the ball from Torres, and great finish from Marino.
Don't go all Steve Clark here. They're unbeaten in the
Steve Clark, you're trying to say that was good football?
Well, they got the job done. I will say that was good football.
Well, they did their numbers. I mean, Portugal did. They tried. Portugal tried.
TSN Player of the Match is presented by BMO, official bank of Canada Soccer.
Yeah, and of course it is the main man coming off the bench. He's only on the pitch 6 minutes tonight, Micalo Marino. Once he gets in the position, look at his little look up. He gets his head up. He sees where the goalkeeper is and just passes it into the net. A beautiful goal.
All those goals we see, it just happen. You don't even feel explain now.
Micalo Marino's the player of the match.
Now maybe that guy.
So Spain become the latest team to advance to the quarterfinals at this World Cup, and they will now face the winner of tonight's game between the United States and Belgium. And this one will be played on Friday, July 10th in LA. So we've got Norway, England, France and Morocco, and another quarterfinal by the end of today. Will be
Argentina's run might be
either the
easy.
US
They
or
beat
Belgium.
Spain.
Electric play of the game is
China,
presented
Switzerland,
by
all
Hyundai.
holding.
The next starts now.
I'm going to choose the piece of skill that led to that Marino goal. Ferran Torres just in the pocket, lovely little ball. See it here, receives it in the half turn, knows exactly what he wants to do through the legs of Ruben Diaz, and Marino let him look up. He's such a good finisher, Marino. He's that kind of in between midfielder and forward, but it's Ferran Torres' skill that unlocks the door, and that was the key moment of the game.
So Cristiano Ronaldo right now, live pictures from Dallas, is leaving the World Cup stage for the final time. His first World Cup was 2006, 20 years later, still going. Emotional moments for Cristiano Ronaldo, who became the first male player to score in 6 World Cups. 11 World Cup goals, of course. He got that knockout goal in Toronto. Emotional moments.
Yeah, it shows what it means to him, and it's nice that the game does mean so much to him. You know, us three up here have played. We know what this game has given to us, and it's given Cristiano Ronaldo so much, but he's given the game so much as well. So many great moments across his career, and look, I don't know how long he's got left in him playing for his club side. We don't know that, but for him to exit on this stage, it's befitting of him, Stevie, because he is an absolute legend.
Well said, Kev.
Yeah, I beg, Ronaldo don't try. All the antics.
His determination, his attitude.
He hates the guy, yeah.
But it still means that much to him to be out there, and he knows exactly what it means to leave this stage. Atiba, you did it 3.5 years ago. It's hard to be at the pinnacle of our sport and know that it's over and it's never coming back.
Yeah, playing at this stage, you know, the world is watching you, and what you've done for football over the years, and to know that now this is your last chance, and you know you're walking off the pitch and you're not going to get that moment again. But I mean, the career that he's had, what he's done for his country, absolutely amazing. You know, what a great player. And he's brought so much joy and excitement
for centre back.
Should keep his head very held high.
Cristiano Ronaldo's final walk to the locker room following a World Cup game as Portugal are beaten in Dallas today, falling 1-0 to a stoppage time goal against Spain.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on TSN is presented by Hyundai. As a proud partner of the FIFA World Cup 2026, Hyundai is driving the game and the world forward. Next,
nobody gives a shit about your damn Hyundai or whatever you're driving the world to.
Makes every score mean more.
What's wrong with these people? Hyundai driving the world to. Who gives a shit?
Your bet stays in.
Shut up. Hyundai driving the world to the next this. Oh, pissing me off, man. Why do Ronaldo just go out like that? That Renato Vieira made them dump out from the club. Why don't you play anything, Charlie? Fake defender. Guy, play your experienced defenders at the back. I play Renato Vieira for. Guys are just lucky most of the time. It's Portugal to escape defeat. They're just freaking lucky. Nonsense. It don't make sense now. Just be like, no, if you watch the match, just be like, say, they don't even try. Against Croatia, I need to talk, Sean. I just leave on the way he did. Man, just leave on the way he did. Man, not to talk. But they're not playing anything, no. No, talk about them not to play anything. That was a very horrible play. Anyway, guys, love you all so much. I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream. Ooh, that's gonna be in a while. Next stream is gonna be in a while. Let's see the FIFA games. Tuesday, Argentina is playing by 12 p.m. I can't even watch the match. I can't even watch the match. Talk less about streaming. I cannot watch it. Switzerland, Colombia. I think the next match I'll watch will be on Thursday. France, Morocco. No England's on Saturday this time. I can watch that one. Yeah, it's going good. We'll see what's going on. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, shout out to you on the stream. I love you so much. And we'll catch you guys at the next stream. I'm gonna sleep now. I'm just gonna burn my drugs, guy. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Toodles. Jesus Christ, camera is heating. You are heating, young man. You are heating up, young man.